Relaxation doesn't always look like spa days or fluff. Simpler than that. It's when those pests
Hello, hello, welcome back. I am so excited for you to be here. My name is Verilyn, and we are doing the second episode of Chill Minecraft. And my plan today is just to have a good time. I am planning on being here for 2 hours, and I hope you stay with me for that time. So let's just hop right into it. There's no need to pause or worry about any of that. So here we are. Let me just get in here. So as we left off from last time, we set up base camp down here. I'm on top of a giant mountain, and the plan is to use this island over here to build a castle on with bridges and make it really fantastical. And I see Ava Bravo _55. How is your stream going on? My stream is, I assume you're asking how it's going. It's going good, and I'm streaming on OBS if that's what you're asking. But yeah, today is definitely going to be a very much a let's get into it, let's get on it kind of day. So my first task is to safely get down the mountain, which is an adventure all of its own. And it's getting a little dark, so I don't have a lot of time to be as careful as I want to be. We can still be smart, but let's get down here. But I think for this stream, my goal is to have a full chest of cobblestone, a full chest of wood, and I'd like to figure out how to get more charcoal, just as I'm eventually wanting to make bricks and smooth stone. That's going to require a lot of furnacing, so let's get on it. Also, hi chickens. You're not ducks. Hi chickens. Sun is setting, which is honestly so pretty. I love the graphics. But we'll get ready for here. So yes, the goal is to fill one chest entirely with cobblestone, entirely with wood, and one entirely with something else. We'll decide it later. Forgot I have this stuff from when I was taking the screenshot. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. I think first order of business is wood. And I'm gonna put that in first because over there where I'm gonna be clearing out and landscaping, definitely clearing that out is going to get me some wood. It's going to get me some dirt. I can start, planning out where the castle is going to be and what I want it to look like. So definitely those are the two biggest things for me. Just got to let it get night. There we go. Alrighty, don't mind me. I'm drinking some water. Makes it sure to stay hydrated at all times. But I've got some sugarcane planted, and let's see, I definitely want to get some more stone tools going on. Some stone axes and maybe some shovels. That'll be good. This. And we'll just get a shovel. It'll break pretty soon, but I think we can live with that for a bit. Alright, we're just gonna hop right in here and into the water. Slowly but surely. Ultimately, my plan is to have a bridge going from here over there and kind of make it a little fantastical, have some of the firefly bushes, lanterns. And welcome to the chat, everybody. Excited to have you here. For those just joining, I am building a castle, but first I need to be getting some resources. So no castle probably today, but hopefully shortly in the future. Just collecting all of the saplings. We can start a forest later with all of the deforestation I'm doing right now. But yeah, well, this will be a good time chatting, getting some things done. If I see anything interesting, we may have to just get a little distracted and explore. But first off, the trees. I always would call this a monster tree just because it was so big and obnoxious. And I think it still stands. I don't love these trees. You kind of always just have to like climb your way to the top and get it from here. Too big, too big. Alright, we made it to the top. With all of the foliage, I don't want to use my axe. I know I was just using my axe for all of it, but we're gonna be a little smarter. A little bit smarter now. Let's see. But maybe I'll start brainstorming. I think I want to make it so that the castle is like pretty legit. Multiple stories, a lot of different rooms, a lot of decorations. I think one of the things I've noticed about my building style over time is just how I would always make it like pretty bare bones in the beginning. Then I went through a phase of like, let's make it as beautiful as possible. And then I went pretty bare bones again. But with all of the new stuff they keep adding, like, now is definitely the time to make it beautiful and functional. We like both. What did I see? 'Tis a cow. Hello, cow. He said hello too. Love that. Okay, here we are, just chopping away. But I think it'd be fun for the castle to have like a grand hall to, you know, be very elaborate. And maybe I choose like, there is like a village nearby where it'd be kind of fun to have it be like very emeraldy, just kind of show my riches off to the world. I have that incorporated. Last stream I was really considering having more copper in the design, just because, like, just mine into a single mine shaft. Wow, there's a little cave right there. Kind of want to go explore that. Ooh, we might have to go for an adventure later. But I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, copper. There's a lot of it in the mountain where I started building a mine shaft, and so we will have such an abundance where it feels like it'd be a shame not to use it. But also, it's in such abundance that it's not... Like, I'd have to wax all of the pieces and make sure that's all good. And so, to have copper, I would have to have bees. And then I would have to, like, just be really on top of getting wax for the copper. I'm gonna have to think on it. But I think having emeralds would be fun. Just with having the green, but maybe like more luxurious. Green is the color of money after all, so I think green is a pretty good color to have in a castle, the most luxurious castle. Well, I guess I should have thought about that when I was digging. We're just gonna go slow and steady, wins the non-existent race. But I am gonna have to eat. Can't have the whole of the video chopping this down, but some of the video's gotta be part of it, I guess. See, chopping down the trees, chopping down the trees for me. Alright, but I'm seeing the vision, like getting some more of the land. I'm definitely like seeing what I want. Because I think I'm probably gonna level this out a little bit. Somehow, I don't know how much, but I'd like to fill in that. But this whole thing basically needs to be flat. I think I've decided flat is the way it needs to be. But kind of just need to start keeping the forest going backwards. And I can always replant a tree or just rebuild it later, I guess. But for the castle, I wanted to have a lot of different rooms. I think having a dedicated kitchen could be fun. You know, do the classic, like, checkerboard on the floor. I think an armory. Display all the different types of armor. I'd love to, like, have a display of, like, chainmail armor. I think that's always, like, the funnest part is, like, trying to get that. So armory, and then like a fun big bedroom. I would love to have like a enchanting wing, you know, bookshelves and a lot of purple in the room, make it really dark and mysterious, very fanciful. Oh. Oh no. Is this another monster tree? No! I don't want it. How do I get out of here? Here we are. Oh, it definitely is. That's so sad. Not another one. It's okay. We'll pick up some of these pieces and then we'll go to bed and I guess every day tackle another monster tree. Every time I look at the sunset, I'm like, what if I just built the castle on top of there? Grand old castle, grand staircase into the water. I feel like that'd be a lot of work, so I probably won't. But like I could make like a cute little cottage or like a little watchtower. Like a little guard post. That gonna be cute. I think that'd be really cute. It's like it always makes me think when I think of guards, that one scene from Mulan where they light the fire and oh, now all of China knows you're here. But then the sun comes from over there. I'm like, oh, what if I built something over there? I don't know. Could be fun. But we've got monster tree over there, and then I see another one right there. So definitely we're just gonna be having some good times. Just chopping down the trees. That's all we can do here. My axe is definitely getting low, so maybe every time my tool breaks I do something different, kind of keep it interesting. Okay, that is chopped. We're good there. Nice cow. I don't feel like I've really seen any baby cows or pigs or sheep yet. Probably that's, well, we'll just chop this last tree. Probably it's a thing, you know, to have like a, like, hey, you should, you know, be making the babies. But like when I saw the baby ocelot, okay, that was a good moment. That was a really cute moment. I've never really liked any Minecraft merch personally. It's just not something I've ever been like, yes, I need to have it. But when they changed the baby designs, it was definitely something where it's like, well, maybe I do need this. Maybe I need this like right now. But let's go over here. And then Ava Bravo _ 55. I do see you new to the chat. I'm gonna have to decline. Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna grab some torches. And then let's go back into the mine. There we go. I was like, I thought I had torches. Oh, I guess I also have those. Well, I guess I'll be doing that later. But let's just go into the mine for a little bit. Use up this wooden pickaxe for sure. One thing I always hate is just having like a bunch of wooden tools laying around. Like the moment you have stone tools, it's like you don't need it anymore. But it's what got you there. You need to be kind to what got you to where you belong. But let's see down here. Yep, we got right down to 10. And we're just looking for iron down here. Getting our cobblestone supply and iron up. Guess we'll just use the shovel. That is what these are for after wow. I love having a broken mouth. It's always so interesting like how the shading changes because sometimes it looks so purple where I'm like, I must have broken something that was purple. But it's just stone every time. Nothing interesting, just the stone. Alright. now we can speed up a little bit. We've got some andesite. See, and like, see, there's so much copper wherever you go. Where, ooh, got some gold. Can't get that right now. I don't have any iron tools, but I will go around it so that we can see it. Pretty. Gold's nice to have. Definitely if we can make some trades once we're in the Nether, that'll be awesome. Ooh, found a cave. This is exciting. This is dangerous, but it's exciting. And since nothing's spawned yet, like now is the time to start lighting things up. So we gotta be careful. We've got a lot of stalactites. No, stalagmites. Stalagmites are the ones that are on the ground. Stalactites are the ones from the ceiling. I remember something from school. This is kind of interesting. We've got some lava here. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna come back to steal this lava. Oh, it's way up there. Interesting. That's a little close. I probably shouldn't do that. Got some iron up there. Some more copper. But with all of the dripstone here, it definitely makes it where if I need to have a lot of lava, I can set up a lava farm, which I think is going to be pretty handy, especially with smelting things. Like I talked about getting charcoal. If I could have like a really good lava farm, that would be pretty nice. We're in the deep slate. Okay. There we go. I've kind of lit it up. Like a decent amount. I think I'm just gonna just kind of gotta get up to where I was. I'll also get this. And maybe this is like one of the times where like I'll finally learn how to do an iron farm, because I see people do it what feels like all the time, and they will where did I come from? I'm so confused. Did I come from here? Okay, yes I did. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, there we go. I feel like there are so many farms that people do that I've just never tried because I've never worried about it. But I think this is like, I'm gonna learn. This is a learning time. And part of learning is just doing things that you just gotta do it. More copper. See, like I gotta do something with the copper. Like a big statue? That'd kind of be cool. Got some good iron. I guess with copper I could also make some armor. I forgot I could make armor. Wait, no, can I? I'm confused. Let's just do a little exploring down here. Well, okay, it's not gonna show me right now. Don't know why. Oh, well, maybe it'll show me in here. Nope, it won't. I don't know what it wants from me. But basically, I just need to figure out what I'm using it for. Because I'm not sure I want to use it in like the main design of my castle, because then I kind of got to commit. But we'll figure it out. It's going to be a good time. We'll figure it out. It'll all be fine. Oh, Hello? This feels a little dangerous. Like, let's get you a little more light. Oh, there he is. I don't think he can reach me though. What is down here? See some water? Can I hit him? Oh, he's too far away. I don't want to risk it, but maybe I will just because. More lava. Ooh, some gold. Is anything down here of interest and not going to kill me? Okay, another zombie. He looks quite stuck. Speaking of, I probably don't want to get too stuck. Dee. Yeah, but ooh, some lapis. I can finally realize my dreams of enchanting. Interesting. So both sides leads to a cave. So I'm gonna guess that it's a pretty decent network. Oh, looked away from the screen for 2 seconds and I'm caught on a wall. Rookie mistake right there. Wait a second, did I pass? Wait, now I'm confused. How do I leave? Is this up? Is this up? Yes, okay. I was getting a little worried. I was gonna never see the light of day again. But we can start making a little bit of a wider mining passageway. This is another thing that I feel like always changes like as I grow, where I used to do like just strip mining as a kid, and then I was like, oh, but I saw someone, they do 3x3 tunnels and they can find so many more things. And that's before, like, you know, copper was done, and then before there was like the different types of stone, like the andesite and diorite. And so I do strip mining, and then I do the 3x3 tunnels everywhere. And then it's looking a little dark. Did I already pass? Or did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, this. And then I started just mining like just giant chunks out. Is I just kind of just go thing by thing, because it, like, mainly like all I ever want is just resources. I'm never looking for anything really specific. Oh, that is one thing though. What is it called? Tuff. Actually, you know what? If I can make my castle out of tuff, that would be pretty cool. I'd like that a lot. I love the way those bricks look. But we mined a little bit, so that's good. We're in a good place. Come back to our little base camp operations. It looks like he's making his way, slowly but surely. Alrighty, let's get this in here. And then I can put some of this wood away that I've been gathering, the cobblestone, and we're making a little bit of progress, you know, slowly, but surely. think I just, yes, I did designate this as just kind of my leave it. Here we are. I kind of want to make a hoe. I've just got these little things over here. It'd be nice to start growing some wheat. Start having a farm going on. Just gonna make it a little aesthetic looking, right? A little back and forths. Once I really settle in, I will probably be doing not this, but I think for now it works. Oh, he died. I kind of just knew he was gonna die. That's the best thing about this art area is I'm just never gonna be lacking of black dye. Which is another thing to consider is like, what is my theming gonna be? Should I put up banners? There's so many things. I feel like I'm dreaming so big right now. I need to calm down. But like I already have 8. And I only killed, I think, 1 squid. The rest of them died by natural causes. I promise I didn't do anything to the squid. Just that one. But I guess we kind of got to start planting plants. This, melon seeds, and I guess that's it for now. We'll put the melon seeds on this edge and kind of hope that they don't just grow into the rest of the things. I'd like it if they did not do that. Perfect. We've got some crops. Got my sugar cane. I thought that hoe was gonna be a lot less durable than it was, so I guess those are just gonna go in here. And I've already got that. So let's go across back the river and start going again. I love the bottom of these. Looks so pretty. Like, Minecraft is definitely so much prettier than it started out to be. I think we'll keep chopping down some trees, and then once it gets to the point where we can't anymore, I'll start landscaping just a little bit. Perfect. I think one of like if there was like a bingo board for how I play Minecraft, there's almost always going to be like extreme landscaping. Just I love to just dig dirt, I guess. I remember in a friend's server one time, I was in this place and there was like a really big hill next to where I wanted to build. Like, and this was like pretty tall. And I was like, well, I don't want this hill here. And so I spent like months just like getting rid of this hill. And then I finally like got everything flat and perfect. And then I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm tired of Minecraft now. So like I put in all the work of, you know, having like a flat space to build. And then I was like, actually, that sounds kind of hard. And so I didn't build anything. I did have like a tower nearby, and so I could just survey the flat land. What is this? Oh, hi chicken. You can get out. I can see you can get out right there. Okay, I'll help you. Okay, but you gotta find your own way out at this point. I hear my phone keep going off. You probably can too. I'm old and I'm getting emails. Okay, that's looking pretty good. See, like, but this tree, no good. Don't like it. Not a fan. Then this has still got all the stuff in it. But I could always just burn it. The enticing, oh, well, now it started raining, so I think the universe is saying don't do that. So I won't do it for now. For now. We'll see what the chaos brings later. But sometimes just desperate times call for the most desperate of measures. And I am nothing if not desperate for the monster trees to be gone. Oh, was that a cow or a monster? Oh, maybe it was this pig. They've added so many new, like, animal noises that it's kind of hard to tell, like, what's supposed to be there or not. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's definitely the pig. That is the pig noise. I think one thing that, like, Minecraft does... so, like, looking at the animals, the pig... Like, here, let me go over to it for perspective. Like, you look at this and you're like, oh, a pig. But, like, look at this pig. You know? Look at how long his legs are. If you look at, like, a farm pig, that, it's so different. Pigs are the biggest creatures. And they just like to lay around and live the best kind of life. They're an inspiration, honestly. It is getting a little dark. It's making me a little nervous, so we might have to go back over. But look at how much land I've cleared. Just by chopping trees, we are getting somewhere. But we just need to avoid any ground. I love the sound of the rain here. It feels like so just very, just like cozy. I think the best sleeps I ever get are when I'm just, you know, sleeping, cozy, happy, where I need to be. There we go. Good, good. Okay, perfect. Here we are. The fire too. Such a cozy sound. Let's continue over here. We'll continue until my axe breaks and then, oh, why hello, sir. What goods have you for me? Nothing that I just so desire at this time. And I'll let him and his camels live. Not camels, they're llamas. I know my animals. Here we are. That'd be fun to do, is try and find all the different animals and have like a little room. Like an armadillo. I think those are cute. And it'd be nice to be able to like make wolf armor. And have a pack of wolves at my disposal at any given time. That'll be nice. Okay, we've got some good leeway on filling a chest with wood. That's pretty good. Think we are making progress. Look at all this. Probably have to go back up on the hill and survey my land, my inherited lands. But I think definitely I'm gonna have to do some flattening. But it's a little hard to like really picture it because like going deeper, like am I gonna get rid of all of this? I'm not sure. Because it comes over here and it's, aw, cute little creek. I keep having so many ideas. This is such a cute area. Where it's like, maybe do I even want a castle? Maybe I just want to be happy in like a little cottage. But like I can see over there. Choices. I don't know what to do. Okay. Let's see. If there is anybody watching, I would say put in a comment, put in what you think I should do. 2 options. Either A, I go on an exploring adventure into the savannah, or 2, I go into on top of the hill and explore that way. So the choices are A, savannah, or B, over the hill. So put in your thoughts in the chat if you're there. Let me know. We'll see how this goes. But for now, I think I need to just kind of continue to chop down trees. Getting myself distracted, but it's in the name of I want to do it. And I've got so many cute flowers here too. I like how many roses are around. But too many choices on all the things. This is strange. There's like a little cave up there. Very interesting. I feel like there's secrets in that cave. I feel it in my bones. But we must continue to chop the trees as we chat, as we converse. I think that was a wolf. I keep seeing floating wolves, so using my detective skills, here's a wolf. Oop, nice. He's keeping me well fed. What is walking around? I don't like all the clompity clomps that like the pigs and the cows make. It feels like it's just so loud compared to other things. But also I guess that's how I feel when I'm wearing like high heels. I'm just kind of clomping around. Clomp, 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 clomp. So I guess I have to allow it. I'll let it slide. Here's a monster tree. We'll leave it for now. I'm kind of very much like not in the mood to cut it down. I'll do it at the same time I do that. But we'll use up the axe. We'll start digging up some dirt. Maybe that's what I'll fill the third chest with, is dirt. I feel like dirt is one of those things where you like have so much of it, and then there comes a time where you're like, I don't have enough. Like, I need more. All the animals are speaking in my ear. This is another. It's gonna crush my heart. This is. Yeah. Another one. They're everywhere. But I'm getting some apples. Some good food. A lot of sticks. Got another apple. We are just feasting on the saplings. So I feel like, are pretty set. Okay. I guess the question is, what level do I want it on? Why am I hearing lava? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear lava. And so the only place it can be is under where I am, which is not fun because I wanted to make a dungeon. So I guess I'm gonna just find lava later when I'm trying to make a dungeon. But I think I'm gonna make everything flat to this level. Yes. So I think I will start over here. We'll just kind of work the layers back. Oops. Usually when I'm playing alone and not streaming, I'll have like a video or a podcast or true crime or something going on. And sometimes, like, as I'm digging, I can almost like hear them again in my head. Just as I'm like digging up the dirt, I can hear, you know, like a certain like phrase said or, you know, music play, and it's like, that is so intriguing. What? I wonder what the science is behind that. Because you would think like it would be more like Minecraft related, but it's very much just like whatever I was listening to is what I hear. Like, I remember I was watching a specific video as I was building a closet in a house once in Minecraft, and every time I walked into the closet, I just thought about that video. I had it like on in the background. It wasn't even something that I was really paying attention to. The leaf litter is like so super shiny. Very pretty. The fish is swimming around. Very pretty. I feel like they just add so many aesthetic things. It's so nice. Like, this is a game that you are meant to enjoy. Wow, I am just... The little poppy sounds of, like, picking up the leaf litter is, like, so satisfying. It's kind of like ASMR, but very much Minecraft. Oh, look, look. Oh, oh, it's so cute. He's got his little wings on the side. I love him. Do I have any? I don't. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm in danger. The There are some skeletons over there and an Enderman. We should just... Let's skedaddle. A little faster. I got distracted by the cuteness. I feel like it's also hard to tell when the mountain is like blocking the night. The sun. Okay. Let all the things burn. Sir, the sun is so very clearly hitting you. Die. Yes. I may have lost some health, but I gained so much more. Defending my land. And the sugarcane is going good. We're doing good. We're having a good time. Alrighty, back to it. After both shovels are gone, I've decided I'm gonna go explore in the direction of the savannah. I think that we've deserved it. I love that there's like a river on both sides too. Like that's just such a cute touch. I think this is gonna be really cute. Just gotta make sure that I'm on top of things, making sure that I am keeping my land safe. No holes allowed. Can't let anyone fall into them. Like that hole. Or this hole. I like have such a distinct memory talking about holes. In early Minecraft, whenever I wanted like an animal for a farm, like we didn't have leads or anything, and I don't know if it was like pre being able to like attract them with food. I don't know what the reasoning was, but to catch animals, I would just dig holes in the ground. And the thing is, like, the animals would, like, fall in the holes. And I just, like, go and check the holes every now and then. And there'd be an animal in the hole. And that's how I, like, caught the animals that I wanted to have for my farms and stuff. Is just that I'd dig a hole and sometimes an animal would just, like, fall into it. And I wonder if it's just that the, like, walking tracking was different. Or if I'm just, like, delusional on how well it worked or not. But, like, I remember so distinctly, like, digging holes to catch animals. Look at him. Just doing his job. Nice. Keep doing that, like digging the ground. But like, why is my shovel so effective? You're just a stone shovel. Just the everlasting digging. The most exciting part of any Minecraft world is the digging dirt. But, as I promised, my shovel is depleted. Let's go on an adventure. We've also just about reached the hour mark, so I'm going to prepare for the adventure and then we'll take a water break. Water is important. Hydration is important. My crops are growing. So let's unload my stuff. I will put dirt in here. That way I can build up land. Hope I missed some dirt. Okay, definitely want my bundle. I think I should make like an actual sword. So let's grab some cobblestone and make some better tools. So stone sword. Let's do an axe. Let's do a pickaxe. And oh my goodness, what a yawn. Not that this is boring. Totally came across that way. What I mean is, let's get a bed. Okay. That way we can make sure to sleep wherever we go. Oh, I was like, where's the bed? There's the bed. I guess I'll bring the stack of different things just so that I can have the peace of mind that I have it if I need it. And I'll bring a couple apples. Okay. We're just about at the hour mark, so let's do a water break. I hope all of you have your water bottles. So we're gonna pause on here and we're just gonna do a quick water break. Water is good. Let's drink it up. I'm gonna push the microphone away so I'm not as close. Can't hear me gulping it down. And while we are doing our water break, you know, get up, stretch a little bit, move, you know, get your body pumping again. I know definitely when I'm watching people play games, I tend to just sit. Unless I'm doing laundry. Like, when you're watching a stream, you watching a stream or a show or anything, like, you gotta have something to keep your mind up. So, and while we're here, let's do a highlight and low light of the day. If there's anyone wanted to share in the chat or anything, you know, comments on YouTube, that is a thing. Every time I do a stream, I upload it to YouTube under the same name. So it is Verilyn TV on Twitch and YouTube. So if you miss a stream and you want to go watch on YouTube, leave a comment. I read the comments. So let's do a highlight, low light. For me, my highlight today was probably, honestly, probably this. You know, looking forward to hopping on and playing and hanging out with you guys. And that was something to look forward to and be excited about. So that's my highlight. And I would say my low light of the day is I did have to stay late at work. It's end of month. There's things you gotta be doing, finishing up, tasks to be done. And so I had to stay and make sure that all of my things were done. But that's all right. I still got here in time to start when I usually do. So we're all good there. And now, you know, again, if anyone's watching YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are, send a highlight. You know, share what was great about your day. Share a low light, something that wasn't great, but it's going to be okay. But let's see. Let's get back into it. We've got about an hour left, and I think that hour will be well spent doing some exploring. Definitely, I think I set my sights a little high for trying to fill these up. That was a big ask, but I want to go explore, so it's going to be a bigger ask that I'm just not going to fulfill. But I think I think I'm gonna go in the savannah. Not on top of the hill. I think that can be a future journey. Especially when I decide to go into the Pale Garden and, you know, try and get some resin from the creaking. That is one thing that I've seen some people set up some interesting farms for that I would kind of be intrigued to try and join and do. Let's just put that back down. Nice. Just with the ability to get the creaking heart from using silk touch. It's like, yeah, that's like an interesting mechanic, honestly, to have that as an item, and that has to be like activated and things like that. And I think that's like a really fun thing to try. I just wish that like the Pale Gardens weren't as small as they are. Is it sitting? Yeah, it is. I think I said I wanted to wait until it was the next day, but I can just make it next day. We're gonna be okay. Fingers crossed we're gonna be okay. But we're gonna explore. We're gonna get some things. Like, I like this blue flower. Yeah, we can explore with the flowers. That looks intriguing. Hello? Hi, sheep. Like, look at that shape. That kind of looks spooky. That looks fun. I think savannas are like one of the more interesting biomes in just, it's a warm cow. He doesn't want to talk to me. Just like how they're made. You know, I feel like a lot of what I talk about on here is just like Minecraft appreciation. But like when you're looking at Minecraft, you think about Minecraft. And like, armadillos. Boop. Well, if that was deeper, I would have definitely died, so let's not do that again, I guess. And a llama. See if I can get anything interesting while we're out and about. Seeing the trees change over here. Looks like oak and birch. Just like another regular forest, maybe. It's getting dark quite quickly, so we'll be ready to go. I think it'll be a good time. Oh my goodness. I'm just yawning all over the place now. It really is time for bed on here. There we go. Okay, bed is destroyed, so hopefully I'm not dying anytime soon. I think I'll just continue in like a diagonal direction. And then hopefully we find something interesting, worth noting, worth taking. Otherwise my adventure is not very adventurous. Not that it won't be worthwhile, but it won't be as much of an adventure as I was hoping for. I'm seeing some land. So it kind of looks like maybe the savannah goes on further. Maybe if we find another village, I'll I'll take more stuff from that one than I did the one closer to me. Really set myself up for success. But here we are. Yeah, so more savanna over here. And I always feel like I see more villages in savannas. I don't know if like they have like a I feel like I'm supposed to be hearing that and like seeing it. Okay, now I can hear it. And now I feel like the texture's moving. That was kind of strange. That was a little weird. But nowhere to go but onwards. Onwards and upwards. Okay, decent water ravine. Interesting. I totally did say I was going to go diagonal and then I stopped doing that, didn't I? We can start going diagonal-ish again. I don't have a boat, so we're just going to have a good time moving in a direction. More pumpkins. I think I already got a couple from the jungle, so I'll leave those ones be for now. Sand, but not a desert. I've got such different sounds now. It's so interesting. Oop. Like the rustling sand dune sounds and things like that. But like, isn't that a look? Almost thought something was in the water with me. But like the texture and like it's just so pretty. Gorgeous. I love it. Loving it. Oh, am I seeing a house or is that a tree? It is a house. Yes. Happy day. Now it's time to loot, steal, and plunder. Because, like, ah, this is a cute village. Oh, and it's like right next to a jungle. But I feel like this is an opposite direction of where the jungle I came from was. So, two jungles? Interesting. But I'm gonna loot it, so if there's anything worth taking, I'm taking it. It's gonna be mine. Cats. I definitely want a cat. Cute little baby cat. What do you want? Huh? Okay, they've got beets. That's intriguing. For any kingdom to be truly, you know, rich and prosperous, you gotta have like all of the things. And that it just includes stealing from the poor. goodness, I think I just saw... I did! Another ruined portal. Ruined nether portal. Wow. This is like such a area to be. You've got a village, you've got and all their other potatoes. Village, jungle, nether portal. Like that's a that's a pretty good find. Oops. And a cauldron. Don't mind if I do. The likelihood of me coming back here ever again is so very low. I'm just gonna kind of just gonna be stealing their stuff. I know. I shouldn't be doing that, but here we are. But they just got so much good stuff to steal. I think that was it. I mean, it's a fairly small village. Got a cute panda. They've got 2 bells. I think they have 1 to spare. Just 1 for me. Nice. For a second while I was digging, I was like, oh, wait a second. Is this something that I can actually take with a stone pickaxe? And the answer was yes, it is. Let's see in here. Loom, don't mind if I do. Sibylsaurus, welcome into the chat. Hello, I didn't realize you started streaming over an hour ago. Wow. Yeah, I did indeed, but I'm glad you could join again. It's good to see you. How has your day been? Oh, what's in here? Yes, please. Let's get some more food. And then it's gonna be nighttime. I think that was it. I think I hit those houses. Probably go find some bamboo. Aw, pesky bird. Let's see, it's been pretty good, thank you. Just got some free time, so I hopped into Twitch, and here you are. How are you, and how was your day? My day was good, and I'm doing good as well. Just playing in the same world as before. Currently on a little adventure. I was doing some resource gathering, but decided that I deserved the reward of going on an adventure. So here we are. Found a village next to a jungle, next to a ruined nether portal. So we are having quite a good time thus far. Just waiting for it to be night. I will go to bed and then we will venture further on and get more things. Steal all of their hay. Have you made more plans in regards to the castle? No definite plans yet. I've just been clearing land and gathering some resources. I've been trying to mentally plan things that I would like to have involved. For example, I want it to be big, I want it to be grand. I think it'd be fun to have a armory, a kitchen, storage room, dungeon. But it's definitely something that I'm still kind of working on the exact things. I think most likely the plan will be to make a little temporary cottage house thing on the side where my camp is set up. And then once I have more supplies, then I will go into the kind of turned around now. then we'll get into it. Like, I originally was thinking I wanted to do stone bricks, but as I was mining, I was like, oh, I actually love the look of the tough bricks, so I wonder if I should just go and gather as much tough as I can. Not that I'm very tough, but my castle can be for sure. Alright, let's go over here and see what goodies we got in here. Oops. Hello? There we go. Yes. What do we have? Efficiency and unbreaking. Efficiency. Nice. A fire charge. I guess we'll take all of it. And we'll just put some things away for now. Cleared up a little bit of space right there, but we'll leave the chest. But since we're at another jungle, different than the one we started at, I'm fairly certain I'd like to see if I can find any bamboo. That way, if I want any later, I don't have to go searching for it. I can just have it. But that does require going into the jungle, which is not a favorite thing. But we are exploring. We are having a good time. Just gotta go deeper into the darkness, into the danger. Could probably get some jungle saplings. I didn't when I was first in a jungle, so probably this is the way it should be. Just gotta look out for the spooky scaries. Make sure that we don't get got. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Have you found anything yet? Basically I've started the adventuring pretty recently. I have not found any bamboo. Really, that village was the first interesting thing I found. So we'll keep going over here and see what's going on. Actually, while I'm up on this tree, see if I see any bamboo. I'm not very much in the jungle yet, so don't see anything as of yet. But we'll get some jungle saplings and we can have like a little grove back at our base camp. And we can have all the different things we want. I think in general, I do like the jungle wood once it's become planks. I would say it's a interesting color. It's very warm, but like not. Hello, sir? Can you not? I'm talking. How rude to interrupt. But, ooh, more melons. I think that's another zombie over there. Which is the reason why I don't like jungles. They're everywhere. Oh, wait, bamboo. Hello. We'll just take that and we'll leave. Don't need anything else in the jungle. Yeah, so I think jungle wood is fun. Ooh, bamboo forest. We'll just get some more. But I already have some, so maybe I don't need it. Let's see, which direction was I originally heading? I think I was heading this way originally, so we'll start walking this way again. I very much am trying to pick a direction and stick with it. So let me figure out where that village was and then calculate from there. I think it was over here. That'd be awkward if it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Uh-oh. Did I get lost? Oh wait, no, there it is. Yes. So we'll head back over to the village and then continue walking diagonally from base. Cute little cave. And now it's raining. Oh dear. My aesthetic. No. It's alright. Rain is fun. I wish I could find some spiders and then could go fishing. That'd be nice. But as of yet, I have not really let any monsters spawn. I very much am trying to avoid getting hurt. The little cats. Let's see. Just seeing a lot of land, a lot of rain. Oh, that's right. We need string for a fishing rod for treasures, huh? Yeah. Spiders always have the best things. Fishing rods, bows. Their eyeballs, I guess. Yeah, I really like fishing. I think for some people it's tedious, but I think it's always fun to like try and guess on what you're gonna get or not. So it'd be nice if I could get some string and just really all I would want is a fishing rod. And then eventually, you know, you fish up a better fishing rod and then you use that fishing rod instead. Baby? Baby, baby, baby. Oh, look at me in the face. That was cute. Aw. Wait, come back. Aw. I just love the babies so much. He's so majestic. Aw. Didn't you kill one of those frillies? Okay. Okay there, hold on now. You can't be bringing up the past, and I didn't kill a baby. I killed one from a wandering trader, which is very different because he's a scam artist, and that llama was an accomplice for his crimes. So really, I was doing the world a favor. How dare you bring that up? The baby has committed 0 crimes. Uh-oh. I guess I cut that a little too close. Whoa, doesn't mean the llama was guilty. The llama was carrying the goods. The llama was carrying the saplings. Oh, some mangroves? Mangroves? Okay, new biome. We are rocking up the biomes right now. We are swimming in the biomes. But get on the land for a second. Cute. But I don't feel like any of these over here are mangroves. Wait a second, did I just like find 2 random mangrove trees? Just like out of their biome? Sir, why are you here? The most micro environment you've ever seen. Well, Look in here. I see a couple of pips, but they do need to be full grown before I can like grab them. So I think we'll probably have to, I think we're gonna have to hang out here for a sec for me to grab those. So I'm gonna put that down. Oh, and it is night, so that was pretty fortuitous. Stop the rain. Yeah, but it looks like it's literally just these two trees. That's so weird. That's so interesting. Because right under it, it's got the mud and the clay. So, and I'm not seeing any more. That's so weird. Well, we're gonna be waiting for those to grow so that I can harvest them, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to be grabbing that will be. So I think now is a good time to take stock of what's in my inventory before I continue onwards. Got some beetroot seeds. I've also got like a single potato. We'll put the other potato in here. Actually, we'll eat the potatoes. You see stuff like this from time to time, kind of silly. Yeah, just a little bit. It's just so funny because you don't even know where the closest one is, so this really could be like my only chance for a little bit until I explore further. So the music's kind of fun here, kind of floaty. Okay, while I wait for that. Oh, I think that actually, is that one grown? Is that one? Oh, no. No, it just grew again. But is it done? I guess we're about to see. Yes! Okay, I guess it doesn't take as long as I thought it was gonna take. I was a little worried it was gonna take forever. Those two are still growing. Okay, so if all else fails, I've got one at least. But I think the plan is the savannah just keeps going. Let's climb this hill. That way we can kind of see what's in the area. We'll use the waterfall to climb a little bit. A little intrigued on what this area is. Probably gonna have to run. There's gonna be monsters in here, but it's kind of cute. Little cove. But let's go up here. Yes. What is over here? A lot of coarse dirt, a lot of stone. I always thought one thing that would be fun to have in the game, and but I always thought, I mean, as of recently just now thought, if there was more wildlife, because like it's so fun to have the savannas, to have the armadillos and polar bears and like things that just kind of exist in that land, frogs, because I feel like it adds such an atmosphere where in one, oh, that is pretty. It adds such an atmosphere. Like, I understand why they can't add so many animals, because then you just be surrounded by things all of the time. But yeah, I definitely agree. It makes the worlds feel more alive. But Like there are some things where it'd be fun to have just because. Um where like wouldn't it be fun to have lions in the game? Like, I don't know, you're walking around the savannah and then there's a whole pack of lions. Look out. I don't know. What do you think would be what do you think would be a fun thing to find in Minecraft? Like an animal or a structure that would make it more fun and interesting to you? Goodness, my throat. Ooh, that's intriguing over there. Let's see. Personally, would love more sea creatures. I agree. I think out of all of the biomes, like the water, I think is the best opportunity for having more because like there's just so many things. Like imagine a whale. Imagine if you could ride the whale. You're swimming and the whale like comes up and if you give it a fish, like it'll be at the surface and you can just ride it. That'd kind of be fun. Spooky. He's coming for me. Or like jellyfish. That'd be kind of spooky. More lava. Alright, let's see if they've grown. We can get our stuff and go. That one hasn't, but I think the other one has grown a little bit. But again, it's like, is it done? Maybe a mob you can ride on to fly, but ghasts were already updated for that. Yeah, the ghasts I think are really fun. I think are such a good feature for building because they're so big and they're, a bit slower. And so when you're trying to build something, it's not like you have to like try and like whoa, slow down. It can be something where it's slow. You get up to where you need to be, and it's a surefire thing. But like I think it'd be fun to have like more flying mobs, because we've got parrots in the jungle and bats in caves and phantoms when you don't sleep. But like it'd be fun to have like more birds or trying to think of if there's something else that could fly or like oh no, I guess they also have like the allays and the little flying things in the woodland mansions that are summoned. A Vex? Is that what it is? Vexes? So I guess there's a few flying things, but they're all pretty small. Like none of them are very substantial really, except maybe the Phantom. Yeah, you think Vex too? Okay. See more jungle. Hello, turtle. Might grab some sand. That way I can make some windows. Go to the top of this dune. Yeah, it would be cool seeing more custom mobs too. Yeah, absolutely. I think, considering any option is such a good thing for a game to involve. I always think that, there's so many mods for like having a dragon, especially since you have the dragon egg. It'd be fun to be able to hatch it, or if there were like more dragons. Let's see. Love tameable mobs because it makes the world feel less lonely at times. Yeah, I so totally agree. Like, I think I'm at my happiest when I've tamed a cat and it's sleeping on the bed with me. Like, that's such a fun moment. Having a dog follow you around. I think the tameable mobs are fun. I know a lot of people want like an end update or like a new dimension. I think it'd be fun if they made a new dimension that it was like the opposite of the end, but had its own dragon. So you could have like the dark end egg and the light. I think people call it the ether, like when they're talking about it, like the ether egg would be cool. And then you could have dragons. Like, you couldn't go too crazy with it, is the thing, though. That's one of the things, is I think if I was ever a game developer, I would be like, this is a cool idea, and we gotta do that right now. Wow, look at how tall those trees are. Man. If the jungle was less dangerous, I would build a tree house up there, absolutely. Beautiful. Yeah, Minecraft needs to have a balance. Yeah. I think it is interesting the things that they choose to have and the things that they choose to pass on. It'd be such a special experience to like be in the room as they're talking about things and what goes into the decision making. Man, I'd love to find like a jungle temple right about now. Get some cool things. Okay, but probably go a little further and then we'll turn around and get back to where I need to be. And where I need to be is home. Home is where all my stuff is. Is that more dark oak? I think it is. I'm so confused on this world generation. Like, man, there's... So, jungle right next to this. Is this the jungle where I first spawned? Maybe I'm confused. I thought I came from a different direction, but maybe it's not because I also spawned in a jungle right next to Dark Oak. Home is where the heart is and stuff too, lol, yeah. I could just go through the jungle, but that's dangerous and I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through the jungle. I'm not George of the jungle. I'm Verilyn of the not the jungle. But there's an ocelot. I guess I'm just gonna swim away. Sim. Lots of bamboo. Wow. Really big bamboo forest. Wow, the jungle just goes on for forever. Oh, but this kind of goes back to where I need to be. Now that we have a bunch of berries. Yeah, that seems to be how it always goes. You never find what you're looking for, but the moment that you find like the tiniest little bit, then you find all of it at once. That's just, yeah, that's just how it goes. Okay. I think I've traveled quite a little bit from where home is, so I really just need to be brave and go to where I need to be. Aww. The baby. I love him. He runs away so quickly. He doesn't like me. It's okay. I just love all the babies now. So excited to see one. Alright, into the woods, into the jungle. And now we're in the dark oak. Wow, that was just like almost a seamless transition. That was kind of crazy. But onwards and onwards. Just gotta keep moving. Make sure that I'm full. Then, let's see. Let's take stock of what I've found. I've got a jungle sapling. I've got some bamboo and some potatoes that I can plant. I stole a loom from the village, but do not worry, they still have a second one. What else did I grab? I grabbed a flower, and what else did I grab? I'm confused. Oh, a bell, beetroot, the cauldron. I can start having my... Ooh, calm down, cow. Start having a lava farm, which will be nice for all the smelting I'll probably have to do. More wood types and food. Yep. I've got the mangrove. That'll be good. I've got the jungle sapling. So I think that was a pretty good adventure. I just gotta make sure I can get home in one piece. So hopefully the journey back is just as uneventful as the journey out. I think I'm heading the right way. So we should be good. But just in case, I'm gonna do a handy dandy little trick called double checking what the coordinates are supposed to be. Maybe we will find a jungle temple. Honestly, that would be crazy. That would be a wild thing to find right now. Just letting time pass. This is one of the reasons why I love having my coordinates in the corner at all times, is that if I'm ever worried, I can just pull up my stream previously and just start walking. Okay, but we'll see. Your prediction is Jungle Temple, and I'm not gonna fight your prediction, but we'll see. A smart cookie. Yeah, lazy cookie. A cookie who did not want to write down the coordinates or make a compass to get back home. I gotta have my eyes peeled now. Spot a jungle temple for everyone. spooky, spooky sounds. They're coming for me. I can feel it. Oh, I could feel it and I could call it. That's crazy. Ah, I don't want to talk to them as armor. It's getting dark. What have I done? I've doomed myself in this jungle. And I hear a skeleton. Ah, this is terrible, terrible news. I need to get out of here. I need escape. Okay, wait. I think I'm out of the jungle. Phew. Future sight. Chat, we might be cooked. Don't worry, don't worry. We made it out. We are out of the jungle and into the woods. So we are still in it together. But I think I've gone a little too far in that direction, so I need to just keep going this way. Alright, back at the savannah. We're on our way. We're on our way home. Just making my way downtown. Zombies pass. Oh, there's a creeper. I'm not very confrontational, but actually I might need to be. This is in danger. Oh, calm down. He's pretty hot-headed. So close yet so far, I know. Still like 1,000 blocks away, but I've got my bed. I've got my trusty bed to get me to bed. Alright. Here we are. I see another creeper up there, so we're gonna change direction just a smidgen. Just a little itty bit of it. Blew up in a fit of rage. Yeah, right? He needs to calm down. He needs a Snickers. I need a Snickers. I'm kind of hungry. Got some sheep. Sometimes when I'm jumping, I'm just like, oh man, I need to like calm down and actually think about where I'm jumping instead of just spazzing the space bar. LOL, did you eat anything today? Yeah, I did. I had a bag of candy and I had a chicken wing. I had some fries that my coworker shared with me. Whoa! Hello? What are you? You're beautiful. I have no bones. That's the most beautiful dog I've ever seen. Girl. I'll have more food. I do need nutrients. I will probably get something after the stream ends. I had to work a little later at work, so basically I came home and got the stream ready. But it's all good. I am full of water. Which, fun fact, yeah. Oh my goodness, I just looked at your thing. What about water? I had a water break. You missed it. You came after the water break. But I did have a water break during stream. I drink water. Actually, let's drink some water now. Water break. Hydration time. Oh, well, I'm glad I get to watch you play Minecraft. Oh, well, I'm so glad you showed up. Honestly, such a treat. I'm glad you're here. That's relieving to hear. No. I am someone, I take care of myself. Honestly, today was a busy day, and usually I am very much well nutrienced. I am very well fed the majority of the time. Okay, Village. Is this my village, though? Or a different village? It's in the right direction. I always wonder if this is a different village. No, this has got to be the same village. Look at that hill. That's definitely the same village as before. I enjoyed last stream, so I had to join when I saw you were live. Well, I'm glad you came in. Like, honestly, it's such a treat to have you here. Yeah, and I think my streaming schedule, I'm going to try and make it consistent from here on out. I'm planning on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I think on Tuesday of next week, I'm planning on maybe a different game. Not quite sure what game, but I want to just, break it up a little bit, make it so that it's not just overwhelmingly just, Minecraft, me talking about how much I love Minecraft. Hope Minecraft hope Minecraft provides more calmness and stress, lol. Yeah, I mean, generally it does, until a creeper's in your face. Minecraft's a good time. Until you're about to fall into a hole. Okie doke sounds good. Are you replying to the other person in the chat? We're good there. We're not clicking any links here. Don't do that. But yes, I think we are almost home. This is definitely home. I found it based on my smarts and looking up the coordinates. No, you were talking about streaming a different game. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what they're responding to. I move topics so quickly, I never know. Yeah, but definitely want to do Minecraft, want to, switch it up every now and then. I love hearing what you have to say about Minecraft, but yes, I'd love to see any other games you play too. Oh, well, I'm glad. Yeah, definitely Minecraft holds a sweet spot in my heart. But it's nice to switch it up and not always have to think about charcoal and wood and landscaping and dirt. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be playing on Tuesday, and the schedule may change a little bit. But I'll try and set it up on stream, and then if you ever do miss a stream, I upload my streams onto YouTube, same username, Verilyn TV, and feel free to watch whenever you need. Whatever parts you're missing out at. But yeah, I found a couple cute games. There's one called what was it called? Sky Children of Light. That one looked kind of cute. It seems like it's supposed to be more of a cozy, slow, calm game. I might play Phasmophobia. I'm not sure about that one as much, just because I'm not that brave, to be honest. I don't think it'd be as entertaining to watch someone continually play on amateur mode. Oh, good. Sounds good. I'll sub right now. I'll have to watch the beginning of the stream. I mean, yeah, absolutely, if you want to. Usually it'll be posted the next day or so. But yeah. I think we've got a little bit of time. I'm gonna organize. We've got a lot of leaf litter, which we can kind of just burn. We've got some of that. So we'll start cooking some things. No, that's fair. Whatever game you think you'd enjoy playing. Yeah. I mean, like, but obviously, if there's something that people like to watch, then yeah, I want to play that. Like, definitely part of the reason for streaming is to create a good time for other people as well. That's one of my favorite things about, watching any piece of media is, it's made with the viewer in mind, and that's part of the joy of playing. Of, hey, there's someone watching, and it gets to be something that we all enjoy together. So, if you ever have any recommendations, now or in the future. I'm always excited to hear games that are out that I may or may not have heard of that should be fun to play. Oh, let's plant some potatoes actually. Here's my little farm I set up. It's pretty sparse right now, but potatoes are the thing. Thing of the future. Nice, we've got more food here. We'll cook up some more chicken. And where did I put... Oh, here it is. I'm trying to keep all my food in one place so I don't lose it. Can cook that up too. Of course, I'll let you know if I find any games. Appreciate it. I think there's always, some knowledge of like mainstream games. Everyone talks about like Stardew Valley, which I think looks like a cute game. There's Dreamlight Valley, which is like a Disney something game. It's getting dark again. I think go to sleep, we'll climb to the hill again and do a little wrap up. It is I Love Stardew Valley. Yeah, if you recommend that, honestly, I've seen such good things. Stardew Valley looks fun. I've heard, great things about it, and I've seen a lot of people talk about like who their favorite people are. So I think that'll be a fun thing to be part of if I so decide. I believe it's like only $15 too, which is definitely nice compared to some games that are definitely a lot more. But I think we're going to be close to wrapping up, so it's time to climb the hill, as is becoming a tradition in the second episode, I guess, is climbing the hill to end things up. It is a slow start though, but a really enjoyable game. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think I know anyone personally who plays Stardew Valley. But I think it's something that I might enjoy. I'm trying to think on if there's any other games that I've played that I think would be fun to play on stream, but oh my goodness, don't do that. No falling off cliffs here. We're better than that. We try to be better than that. Here we are. I need to like just make a better stairway. Hello. If I'm gonna be climbing this thing, I gotta figure out how I'm getting up here. Did I do it from here? No, I was definitely higher. Time to dig dirt again. Was it this one? I was on a tree for sure. It might have been this one. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We'll go higher. Who knows? Not me. I'm just a girl. I just work here and live in this Minecraft world that I've created. I don't know anything. Maybe it was this tree. It might have been this tree. Yeah, I don't feel like much has changed, but to wrap things up In this video, I started to prepare for building a castle. I will be building it over here, and you can see I started digging away some dirt. I've chopped down some trees. I've got a couple of monster trees over here I need to get rid of still. I went mining and got some more cobblestone, and then we went on an adventure and got a couple mangrove saplings, a jungle sapling, so we can definitely make a very variety castle. Let's do a little whoop whoop. And same thing as before, take off the armor, show off the cute outfits. Hello, dirt. There we go. Look at me. Aww. Let's turn around. Do it like a pro. I don't remember this other tree. Was I on top of this tree? Hold up now. Was it that tree? Now I'm worried about what trees I'm climbing. Who does this girl think she is? We'll go a little higher. Was it this one? I don't know. We're not climbing anymore. This is where I'm... Oh, wait. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I feel like that's almost exactly it. Yes, perfect. There we are. Yep, so we've started cutting down the area. We started getting more supplies. We went on an adventure. And so I think next time I plan on trying to prep the area a bit more. Definitely carve out where I want the castle to be and start making a blueprint, probably in dirt. But this has been a good time. I've definitely had a lot of fun, and I hope that I hope that you watching did too. As mentioned, I do upload my streams to YouTube, just since they disappear after a certain amount of time on Twitch. So if you're interested, it's the same username, Verilyn TV, and you can go watch there, leave comments. I keep an eye on things, but this was definitely a really good time. I hope you had a good time. And my next stream is planned for Tuesday, May 5th, same time, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, should be a good day. I'm excited to be here. We'll do our little screenshot of progress here. Cute. Very cute. But yeah, that should be the end of it for us today. I've had a lot of fun. I look forward to the future. And then again, if you have any more, recommendations, things that you want to see, let me know. I'm always happy to hear it. Otherwise, have a good day and bye.